Hello friends, this is a 2-mark question on DBMS and topic SQL. The question reads as follows. Examine the structure of students table. Write query to create report of 10 students who achieved highest ranking in the course Introduction to SQL and who completed the course in year 1999. Then which of the following SQL statement accomplishes this task? If we carefully look at the given SQL statements, we will find that this statement either uses row number or row ID. So let us first understand what each of these means. A row ID is the unique physical address of the row and is generated automatically when the row is inserted. Whereas a row number is the sequential number starting from 1 allocated to each row which is selected during the query execution. So essentially row ID is permanent for a row, whereas row number is dynamic and is dependent on the selection criteria. In the given question, we need to rank the students based on their marks. So in this scenario, use of row number would be appropriate, whereas row ID will not serve any purpose. So all the options which use row ID will be straight away wrong. So let us examine each of the given SQL statement one by one. In option A, we select student ID, marks and row number as rank from students table where row numbers are less than 10 and finish date is between 1st January 1999 and 31st December 1999 and course ID is equal to Introduction to SQL. And finally, we sort the result in descending order of marks. So essentially, this query will select first 10 rows which matches the underlying criteria, and it ranks the rows in the sequence of their selection order. Since this query may not examine the whole database before selecting the students with highest marks, this query will not give us the desired result. So option A is wrong. Now let us look at option B. The query in option B is almost similar to query in option A except that it uses row ID, and here we sort the result in ascending order of marks. Since this query uses row ID which is not appropriate in this scenario, as explained before, the option B is also wrong. Now let us look at option C. Here we have the nested SQL statement. The nested query here is same as the query in option A. Since the query answer written by option A is itself is wrong, we can be sure that the query in option C will also return the wrong answer. Also note that the query in option C is invalid because in the result of the nested query we only have 2 columns, whereas we selecting 3 columns from the result of the inner query, which is not possible. So option C is also wrong. So the correct answer to this question is option D, where we select student ID, marks and row number as rank from the result of inner query, which select the student ID and marks from student table and sort them in descending order of marks. So by the time outer queries select the rows, the rows are already sorted by marks in descending order, and if we take first 10 rows which matches the given criteria, we will have the desired rows. So the correct answer to this question would be option D. Thank you.